For someone's coronation, I'm trying to take a Charles from being Prince of Wales to the King of England. If you didn't know that, then where have you been? Maybe check out some of the other episodes. At this point, we're on our third day, and whilst parts of England are in our control, there is more to do. On with it then. I'm going to position myself on the other side of the river. So if they do come and attack me, no, they're not. In fact, we'll just make a beeline for their capital then. Barony of Bedenberg. And I suppose what you'll do is sit on the other side of this river. Oh no, that's all one building. Is there not another one? Well, I suppose we own this now. Been hosting your Chancellor, Earl Eiffel, for several weeks, and he has helped me truly see the splendour of the realm under your rule. I assume nothing less than honour to serve as your vassal. Oh, that's very nice. And he's the guy I've been trying to sway. So, how does that affect the faction? Well, I assume it'll go away soon. If I do that, chances are even, apparently, if I was to attack it alone. It's fine. We will maybe just sit nearby. We have two armies attacking their capital. So we'll just do that. Speed up time. Nothing much is happening with the war going on. I assume this will go quicker. 5 months left. 6 months. So they will probably take this. Temporarily, at least. As God wills it. That a devout man like you would make empty promises and start building a church to God no less. My cousin Earl Charles takes a step back and shakes his head. May the Lord forgive you. So, I maybe forgot about this. When he asked originally, he was like, build a church. Well, I didn't have the technology. So, construct a new holding. I mean, I now have it. I assume this is what he's asking for. I didn't have the technology that was required for that. In fact, I still don't. The Welsh culture has... and do I have that city planning innovation? No. So I still don't think I have the ability to do it. What I did do is one of these bishoprics, this one, I improved it to a level 2. One of them, I don't know which one. In the hope that that would be enough, I wasn't building a new one, but I was taking it from a shrine to the next level. Apparently that wasn't enough for him. Cool, this is really on fire now. 3 months, 2 months. Okay, so mine is overtaken. 60 days. Oh, it's going to be close. 38 against 11. Okay, that's just going to win first. So maybe... Well, he's not going to get there in time. 10 days. Kind of throwing you to the slaughter a bit. Oh, no. So now it's just silly. That was annoying. Slain in battle. Fine. So, Spymaster. There are some better ones, but we'll just go with this guy for now. So we took the capital. Did we take any good prisoners? We took his kinswoman. I don't know who that is. Well, we can see if they're important. They're not important. So we could ransom them off. And that would make him poorer. Only 10 gold. Okay, so the children then will make him pay the 10 gold. Well, wait a minute. He accepted that ransom, and we'll ransom the other child. It's useful to know how much gold he has. 52, and he's losing 5.5 every month, so he doesn't want this war going on for a long time. I'm making gold in the war because I don't have a big army for the size of my realm. Right. Go join up. There isn't a castle here, is there? Well, that counts as being a part of that. And you can't go through there? No. Okay, well, just come here. And then we'll see where this chap's going. If he's going to battle, then we'll go to battle as well. Yeah, this could be... do need you to hurry up. How's it looking? Not going in our favour. Are you going to make it 22 days? You should probably just be alright. Seven days. Sway, pushing luck. While this... finish reading the latest letter. He seems to have warmed to me at last. Tempted to use this opportunity to try and get even closer. So 50-50 that I'll get 20 or lose 10. He's already got... so I think I prefer this one. It's a coin flip, but in my favour. And I've already gained opinion, which is good. And I lost. But that's fine. He still likes me a little, so we won't try and sway him again. This person, like I say, he's old, he's still feeling... he's ailing, so maybe we don't have to worry. Is there anyone else? Members down here. He's not allowed due to being underage. Okay, fine. Let's go back to swaying this guy. And yes, the extra troops have definitely helped. And we have taken the king as a prisoner, which means we are free to enforce our demands. So be it. Right, we will disband all, but we are now quite a bit above our domain limit. Currently on 9 out of 6. And also it's going to tell me I have too many duchies, probably. I can usurp title. Come on. And yes, too many duchies. So we will give this one. Is it Reged? Cheshire Derby. No, that's that one. This one is Brynir. All the Welsh names. So, if we grant this to... who do we grant this to? Could grant it to our son, Charlie. We definitely want to keep it in within the house. This person is from a Charles somewhere. Who is your father? Earl Charles II. And your grandparents was Prince Charlie. So King Charles III's son's son? I don't know, I've lost it. But we'll probably give it to him. Just because he looks competent. Don't want to give it to someone who isn't competent. And this guy already has claims. Because he's my son. And I could just give it to him. Because he likes me. And, I mean, he will get some of my lands anyway. Which will make him extra powerful. So, let's do this. I don't want to give him all of it. I'll just give him... Which one's the capital? I think that one. So we'll give him the duchy and one of them, and we'll give the two others to other people. Yes. Disabled buildings. We'll come back to that. Where is... I'm surprised it isn't saying... Oh, it's because it's its own thing over here. Although, in this way, it's a lot harder. Oh, maybe it isn't harder. So, let's give away... Durham. And we will give it to... Again, not our heir. Not this guy. Who is the Duke? The sadistic guy from our house? Or the callous guy from our house, he's a drunkard. Drunkard at age 16. That was quick. How was he stressed? Or maybe it was a different event. But he is quite the elusive shadow, so maybe not him. We should be able to put dynasty as the Windsor dynasty. So we can see people just from our own... He's paranoid, so he won't accept it. I mean, he would, but I'm just making excuses. Charlie App Charles. Who are you? I mean, you must be somewhere in a good line of succession, so... Yeah, we'll give it to Charlie. And then one more. The last one. The Earldom of Cumberland. We shall grant to... Again, just our dynasty. And where's it going to go? Oh, you're still a child, that's why. I was like, he doesn't have very good stats at all. He does. He's in our house. But... Is he... Do you already have something? He is the Count. Yes, County of Como. Fine. I don't want to give it to someone who already has a title. It's better if you know, don't make all your... So it's putting all these people down here, and you can see they all have something. So maybe better to give it to someone who doesn't. Like this guy, who's a bit random. Maybe I do just give it to son. No, fine. We'll give it to this random guy. I mean, still part of our house. But we'll see what he can do with it. Presumably not much. And can grant vassals to the rightful liege. Right, so because they are currently one of my vassals, but they should be the vassal of the Duke. So, grant the vassal. And also you get an opinion boost, which is great. Now, have they become a powerful vassal? No, it's still this guy. And I'm still not ignoring him, but... Anyway, so I have a sway going. However, I've just realised that my spy master doesn't like me, which could be a problem. So maybe I should be doing that instead. Or, see, I don't understand. 105 gold and only 17 opinion. Maybe it's because I have lots of gold. Still. Or I can maybe gift an artifact I'm not using. 2 opinion. Well, then it's not worth it. Just sway them out. Okay. So, we were Charles, Prince of Wales. We are currently Charles, King of Wales. And we are slowly but surely taking over England. A secret exposed. My vassal has accused my other vassal, Prince Harry, of having had an extramarital affair with his lover, Lady Anne's. How could he defile the sanctity of his marriage? I don't know. I mean, I don't know who this person is. So they can either both have an opinion boost, and I could go, could use the opinion boost from both of them. They've already been punished with the adulterer trait. I already have the right for them, the ability to, as they're criminals, arrest them, or am I giving that up? Maybe that is me pardoning them on the spot. Either way, I don't mind. I mean, I could have arrested him if he's doing things like wanting to mess up the kingdom. But if I do that, then I take his lordship title, and I'll just end up giving it to someone else. Oh, he's one of my lord vassals. A new lifestyle bet, right? So now we get a medium boost to our health. So what does it say now? Feeling fine, not healthy. I mean, sources are healthy, but nothing beyond that. Another child. Of my dynasty. So, daughter Charlotte has given birth to a son, and it is her second son, and therefore tradition says Charlie. The backup Charles. Everyone needs a backup Charles. Speed up time a bit. And we'll start planning what is our next move. Because, as I say, the kingdom is quite stable. Instead, we are given sacred text. As I'm out for a stroll around the market, a merchant calls me over, insisting he has something that will pique my interest. The scent of drying herbs and foreign tinctures overwhelms my sense as I approach the stall. He's rifling through his collection of dusty tomes and other treasures. After some digging, the merchant produces an old book and insists I need it for what is to come. I will lose 110, that's the cost of the book, but I will receive a book artifact. Or I can try negotiating, but it's more likely that I will lose prestige. I could just take the book, which will give me dread, and I won't have to pay for it, but it will cost some stress. It doesn't say why, but just it does. Or I say, what need I have for books? I might just take it. 13 stress is very small, and even though I have the gold, I have a feeling it's not going to be worth it. Also, paying for it, it's going to cost me prestige or stress anyway, so fine. What is this book? So, having it gives me learning and prestige, and learning lifestyle experience, so I will probably equip that. Can I equip it now? Because that will help me. Well, let me read this first. As I'm putting away my newly acquired book, a slip of parchment falls out. Upon it are instructions for a practice called bibliomancy, where one might divine their fortune from a passage in a book. What I need to do is open this text to a random spot and read the first fateful verse my eyes might fall upon. Temptation is overwhelming, so I might gain a lifestyle perk, but it costs some stress because I'm content. Or I just gain piety, but I gain stress because I'm a wise man. So I should just do that. But first I am gonna equip the book. Yes. And then we're gonna overwhelm ourselves without temptation. What's that? I follow the instructions to the letter and select a passage at random from the text before me. Shivering with anticipation, I open my eyes and read. Fear is the mind killer. A coward dies 1,000 tiny deaths, yet a valiant man dies but once. What am I to make of this? So I can either... Fear is the little death that brings total frustration. Fascinating, this requires further research, or what utter nonsense. So, stressful because I'm a theologian and a wise man, and I might become paranoid, so that's definitely not the option we're going to choose. 99%, I discover the true meaning of the passage. 100 learning lifestyle, and I gain focus reading, which is a learning boost for 3 years. Or I just get learning. So 99%, I think we'll go with this one. Prestige, and that. And then I finally crack the mysterious passage and feel much wiser for it. Thanks to that merchant, the threads of fate suddenly appear more clearly to me. Fear may well be the mind killer, but I have faced my fear. One lifestyle perk, which we'll go aside now. And we can be whole of body, which 20% fertility, medium boost to health, and stress gain lowered. I feel like I've already got low stress gain anyway. But we will unlock it. Cool. That was fun. Scheme at court. Someone is still trying to kill my son, which is worrying. I am trying to sway my spy master to like me a bit more, but hopefully... Oh, there's now 2. I do want him disrupting schemes, but I could maybe try and find out some secrets wherever he is, located in my court, I guess. Yeah. So I wonder if it's hard to know when you have a spy master. You know, do you want them disrupting the scheme? Or do you want them to find out who's doing the scheme so that you can make it stop. If I had a better spy master as well, that'd be useful. But he is a powerful vassal. In fact, I had some other powerful vassals. We will definitely host a feast because we need people's opinions boosted. Welcome, friends. After extensive conversation over delectable dishes, Prince Harry expresses that he finds me most learned and wise, and that my utterances are always of inestimable worth and to those less well read than I. Thanks for the compliment, I guess. Give the wife all the credit. Always. As my guests depart, with everyone headed for their respective homes, I'm proud to say that the feast was a success. With my wife to thank for much of its success, and I feel nothing but gratitude as she sees off the last few guests. Every guest gains 20 opinion. I don't know who was there, but it has helped one of the factions. Don't ask me who. And also, having taken over some of these northern parts of the country, whilst I have been getting piety boosts, I probably need to start changing the religion of some of these people. So okay, I'm doing that. And also control is quite low up here, so okay, I'm doing that. So I now have 2 powerful rulers. I mean, he would be okay for that job. But he isn't good at anything else, so you'll just have to hold off for a bit. Feast in your court. Sure, I was just talking about you. What I definitely need to do is avoid giving him a hook, because then he'll force his way onto the council. You are something special, Charles. And they nod their head in agreement. The option is available because you have the eager reveler. Everyone seated close to me gains 10 opinion. And I lose stress. Wow. Another child. My daughter Charlotte's given birth to another daughter. Certainly keeping up the family tree here. So we have Charles, Charlotte, Charlie, and so after that, the second daughter we have been calling Liz. Heavenly delights. The feast has some of the best food I've ever tasted. Delightful. You gain life reaffirmed, medium health boost, and reduced stress. Wow. He is definitely a healthy chap. This guy, I think, might actually live past 60, although I've now jinxed it. And even more of a stress reduction. So, yes. Excellent. Spouse Tawny Day. Before we start that, I just wanted to see if there were any other exciting decisions. Field Specialist Hunt. Mystical Communion. You're the only one who truly knows. Skip it. I don't know what that is. Sun is shining and peasants are milling about the tourney, hosted by my wife or my knights cheer as the Queen announces the tournament in their honour, and for once I get to simply sit and watch. I'm not going to spend an entire 20 days stuck to the throne, however. So I can, every knight gains 20 opinion of me, which is very useful, or I can gain prestige. I think we'll take the opinion boost. I mean, talking of my prestige, the house, not the house, the Welsh culture. I only have 3 traditions, and I could have, well, 6 now. So there's maybe too many decisions to make here. Hill dwellers. I mean, they are. And how easy is it to remove a tradition? I don't know. But if I was aware of a really good tradition, I could maybe aim for that amount of prestige. Forest fighters or looters. I don't know. Either strong. Knights must have at least 12 prowess. Additional bonuses. Don't know. It also takes 12 years to establish. I mean, that's fine. It's the prestige cost, which is warriors by merit. Who can be a knight lifted? Characters with 12 plus. Charitable. Making traits more coastal advantage. Fine. Forbearing. So this is quite... Life is just a joke. This is all traits and stuff. Pacifists. Cost for... Alright, I have a war-focused tradition. We have refined poetry. What does that do? Perform better when appointed to the court poet. I don't even have any court poets. Should I have a court poet? Court positions. I literally can't even have that. Maybe it means juster. Well, ignore that. Hunters, Spartans, seafarers. Is there one of these that can make you raiders? Is that in warfare? Hit and run. Ritual, regional. The Wittengemot. Enact Saxon elective succession law. Yes, fine. But Saxon elective? Which means all Welsh characters have monthly prestige, a powerful vassal on the council, but... anyone out there know if the Saxon elective succession law... Does that mean that you have to vote? I suppose you just wouldn't necessarily enact it. I don't know. We'll establish it anyway, even if I have no idea what it does. That's the way to play the game. I still have 2 slots. I just felt like I had to use my prestige because I had lots of it. Anyway, we'll keep going. And all the factions targeting me are dying out because I got all those opinion boosts a moment before. So our next step, if you're following, we were going from Charles, the Prince of Wales, just this bit of Prince. He's now the King of Wales, but Wales has expanded itself into Wales, parts of West England, and North and some of the Midlands. We've just swayed this guy. That's our spy master, so we'll keep swaying him. We want him to like us a bit more. So we are next. Well, we're still trying to take over England. That's our main goal. But we need to work out which part of England is our next target. In terms of wars, it says I can declare war on Norway, so maybe I just go and do that immediately. Oh no, I've only because of the claims. He's now Catholic. Okay, it was easier when he wasn't. Or I don't even know if he was. Where is the Eldon of Staffordshire? Right, that one. I mean, one tiny, I'd prefer to have, like, the whole duchy. I'd like all of your lands, please. How do I have all of your lands? I need some different causey bellies. Causes belly. But I could go for that one. Earl William, and then he'll like me a lot more. Well, it costs. I don't know why it costs so much prestige, because it's a claimed title. But if I had to claim on it, then it would cost the same amount, wouldn't it? Like, I've just got my priest to do faith conversion. But maybe I need to have him fabricating claims instead. It's fine. We will go to war. We will take on this guy's claim. And we could do having this as a rally point. Oh, that's not what I wanted. How do you remove a rally point? Remove rally point. This one. And just go straight in. A curse undone. A twist, and the twists and turns of fate have not always been to my advantage. God knows that I was cursed the day I met Princess Liz, who is my rival, sure. But, I mean, in terms of an actual relation. Was King Charles II's daughter. And that was my great-grandfather. So this was my great-aunt. Anyway, she's dead. And I lose stress. Because she was my rival, but, you know, no other reason. A new lifestyle perk. In fact, what I might do is split this army. The army. Select the holding. Select all your besieging armies, yes. So I can split them in half. And move these people. To here. We need to choose that perk. So, yes, we should continue down the learning trees. Wards can get additional skills. Remind me in a second to go look at wards. Or scientific, cultural fascination, progress. Yeah, let's go with that. Well, we'll do this for now, because what I should do... I haven't been teaching people. So we should. And who else? We've got grandsons, granddaughters, so there's quite a few people. Who's the oldest? My wife as well. Like if I scrub it off. Who is good to teach someone? So if I want someone to be a brilliant strategist, you know, I could make this person, this Charlie, a strategist. And if I want someone to be a diplomat, maybe it could be a Calisellus. I mean, it's also the traits. The traits are very important, I think. So, Princess Charlotte. So my daughter, yeah, she's got good diplomacy. So we can make her teach some of her children. I suppose just these two. Okay, another child. Sure, this one. And who else? So there's 2 more. What would be a good idea? Ambitious, deceitful, diligent. I mean, some good stuff in there. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, then please leave a like. And if you think you would enjoy more, then please subscribe, or even join me live on Twitch. Whilst it's cliche, all of these will help the channel. On screen is something carefully curated, or something the YouTube algorithm suggests, or maybe even both. In any case, have a great day.